Keep calm and carry on buying AI tech stocks as they deviate from the highs. Where the greater the deviation, then the greater the buying opportunity presented. Keep calm and carry on buying. Quantum AI tech stocks. Tech growth stocks that capitalize on the stocks bear market of 2022. Following the crash in the tech growth stocks, surely there must be some now worth buying. Well, after several days spent whittling down a screening list of over 250 stocks down to a short list of 50, of which about 1/3 was suggested by my lovely patrons. And here is the resulting analysis, all condensed down into one table that lists the stocks in order of what's best and what's worst, before I then pick 5 to take a closer look at. To keep things simple, where PE and EGF ratings, that's the earnings growth factor, are concerned, red equals bad and black equals good. The stocks are ranked from 1 to 10, where 1 is the best and 10 is the worst, and those ranked as Cathy Wood are worse still. So the number 1 stock on my list is Arrow, distributes computer components, market cap of only 4 billion, PE of 7.8, and an EGF of 38%, ranks as number 1. The next one is also ranked as number 1 is JBL. That's Jabril something, I can't remember. And that's electronics manufacturing company. 8 billion market cap, 10 PE, EGF 30%. The higher the EGF, the better the corporation. And this is the deviation from the high. Third on the list is Flex. Fourth, Diode and GFS, which is a personal favourite to accumulate into. I've got some comments here about why I decided to pick these stocks as well. Like Epic's earnings growth for GFS, 188% EGF, that is epic. And we got Logitech, I'm sure you've heard of that, it creates keyboards and mice. And Clack, a semiconductor fabricator. Now these are all rank 3. So now there's a lot of 3 stocks which I'm not going to go into, but you can check out the whole table in the link in the description, and also view the table here in this video. There we go. Pause it there. Got the Cathy Wood stocks at the bottom. Roku, that's rank 50th. Garbage. So you got number 10, and then you got the Cathy Wood stocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, Shopify, you got Neo, you got Snow. I'm sure you heard of all of these. Hood, Skills, Roku, all worse than rank 10, Cathy Wood level. These are the prices when I did the analysis. I'm sure if you go and check the prices now, they'll be a lot lower than when I did this analysis for patrons. I bet you Snow is trading well under 286. I've not checked. Roku is well under 122. Whereas if you go and check what the best stocks are trading at, Arrow, JBL, Flex, despite the drop in the stock market, I happen to guess that they're not going to be much different than where they are, if not even higher. Clack, I'm sure that's still around 330. All of these stocks, I think they're all pretty much, yeah, I think Arrow was 120 when I looked, so I think all of these stocks are pretty much where they were when I did this analysis. If you go and check the Cathy Wood garbage stocks, I'm sure they're going to be substantially lower. Yeah, I'm sure they are. And similar for rank 10, 9, 7, 8 and so on. I've done a separate analysis of the top 5 stocks, which I'll post in a separate video, so do subscribe for that. Before I started this exercise, I imagine I would be lucky to uncover, say, a couple of really good stocks worth investing in. Instead, 14 stocks stand out as potentials, i.e. all those ranked from 1 to 3, of which I will first take a further look at the top 5 stocks in forthcoming videos and come back to the other 9 in future analysis. And this extensive analysis was first made available to patrons who support my work. So for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month, $4. You can also check out the link in the description to the original extensive analysis, of which this is just the condensed list of stocks. And do subscribe to this YouTube channel for new videos. Whilst my latest full spectrum in-depth analysis that took me a good 3 months, 3 months of hard work, stop and go, but 3 months, is on the UK housing market that maps a trend forecast out for 3 full years into the future. Can the UK continue trending higher, or will interest rate hikes halt the housing bull run? All and more is revealed in my extensive UK housing market analysis and concluding detailed 3-year trend forecast. That will soon be followed by my updated US housing market trend forecast after my existing 2-year forecast recently concluded, that once more aims to project a trend for US house prices at least 2 years into the future. So for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month to gain access to all of my recent analysis on accumulating AI tech stocks at defined buying levels as and when opportunities arise. There's none of this waiting for the indices to drop, because there's a stealth bear market in progress that cycles through individual stocks like a Tasmanian devil. You saw last week. Did you see what happened to AMD, TSMC? And Qualcomm. That's the Tasmanian devil. Indices, not much changed, but you got new lows in Qualcomm, TSMC and AMD. So to gain access to all of my recent analysis on accumulating AI stocks during the bear market of 2022 that I forecast to expect as of September 2021, and then confirmed in my analysis of 5th of December following the CI18 trigger. That's a crash trigger that has a very low frequency. It occurred in February 2020 and it occurred again in December 2021, warned of significantly lower prices ahead, which has come to pass, which is presenting myself and patrons with huge opportunities to accumulate target AI tech stocks at deep deviations from the highs. You know the motto: the greater the deviation from the high in good stocks, then the greater the buying opportunity being presented. Whilst here is my schedule of both in-depth analysis and market briefs, though they're not really brief, because I have a tendency to do mega pieces. So my briefs are other people's essays. So again, consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month to capitalize on the stock's bear market and what I strongly expect will soon follow it, as we ride the inflation megatrend courtesy of central bank and government money printing on an epic scale. I've been warning of high inflation is coming since March 2020. You don't believe me? Go check my video. Every video ends with a warning that big inflation is coming. You should prepare for it. Well, big inflation has arrived, and it will last the whole of this decade, no matter what they say. Big inflation will be with us for the remainder of this decade. Yes, there'll be dips down to maybe 4%, but you're not going to see 2%. Not unless they change the CPI measure, edit everything out that goes up and just leaving the little bits that fall because of deflationary forces. The fiddle, you do realize CPI is fake. The real inflation rate is double CPI. 8%, real is 16%. Go back and use the measure that they were using in the 1970s and early 80s. Use the same methodology, and US inflation is 16% now. UK inflation is at least 15%. You know, that is CPI. So subscribe to this YouTube channel for new videos, and do consider becoming a patron. By supporting my work, just $4 per month, as we ride the quantum AI megatrend into the future.